for another 1.5 million. Look at that bridge. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Oh, I've never seen that yet in Transport Fever, but that looks awesome. Oh my god, I love this. Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another episode on the Transport Fever 2 campaign out here in the People's Republic of China, where we are tasked with rebuilding the logistics system after the Chinese Civil War. And as you can remember, in the last episode we actually already took care of our first goal right here of connecting Chengdu and Chongqing with each other, and now we need to deliver 50 steel out to these steelworks out here to actually check off the second goal of this campaign mission thus far. Now, as you can see, the train is unfortunately still rather empty because we are just now starting to get the first few bits and bobs of iron and coal out to the steelworks in order to actually start producing some steel to be delivered to that factory. So we will be running this a bit at triple speed while we can already watch these trains unload and the steelworks finally firing up and hopefully churning out a good bunch of steel. That said, we're actually already down to 127 million. And I'm pretty sure we started out with 200. So these trains have actually cost us quite the fortune, and I can really only hope that these train lines will end up making us a good bunch of profit, because if not, and they stay at these numbers, then that will be quite the hard budget hit this early into the episode. So I really do hope that in the very end our budget will, you know, kind of balance out that way. But as you can see right here, we do have our first bits and bobs of steel on that train now. 42, actually, in fact. So we're nearly already there with our goal of 50 steel. Train seems to be making a bunch of money, but maintenance also does cost a lot. That said, 300k so far earned now, and we do also seem to be transporting more coal, so I hope that the budget will balance itself out, and I also hope that overall we will start turning a profit on this stuff rather soon, so we can get things in line right there. Look at that. Those two lines now being profitable. This one, I'm actually not too sure about the train. I think this train could actually be rather unprofitable for a while here until this factory actually starts upgrading. That said, let me actually look at the frequencies here. No, coal ore seems to be very well within the margins, so we aren't actually super over-delivering on iron ore though, so maybe we should actually edit this thing and get rid of a few of these lorries, because we do, of course, not need as much, so we may as well make some money back. Yeah, okay, so now we can build a farm. I guess we want to build a farm somewhere close to our railway network. So I guess I would build it more like up here or something. Actually, where do we have food factories at? We've got food for tools here. Food for tools there. How do I make actual food though? Is there no food reprocessing industries? They all want food, but there's no way of reprocessing the grain into food apparently. Huh. Okay, let's build this farm here though. Farm. Boop. Nice. That is not yet able to be produced domestically. Okay, yeah. For the time being, the machinery is supposed to be imported from the Soviet Union. Yeah, okay. That was kind of what I thought was going to happen. Alright, I think we will do this one, honestly, with trucks, because it's not that far away, and we should be able to do this rather easily. I think I will actually circumvent the city, though, and just, like, get a straight out, I mean, I really, wait, for a start, I really don't know how fast trucks even are in this game, but I will just go for a highway thingy, and we'll just build a large highway here, you know, just kind of actually like that, I suppose. It's connected to the farm, so that should be fine. We will... Should we make it this? Should we make it that? I think we'll make it this. I think this fits in nicely right here. But we will just build a depot here, actually, to kind of see what speeds we're dealing with. If we even need that much of a highway just yet, or if the vehicles are still rather old. I'm not quite sure. We've got this thing, which is probably the fastest one, right? Yeah, no, what? Oh, it's just more capacity, not faster. They can really only go 60 kilometers an hour, so I probably overbuilt there a bit, but it's fine. We will, one way or another, just circumvent the city to, you know, kind of, let's just curve this properly, thank you, to kind of, you know, avoid any traffic, all that good stuff. So we will just do this here and then connect things up like that, and this will be where we need to deliver to. So of course we will need an unload stop right here, and of course we will also need a truck station right here in front of the actual farm, and then I'll just make a quick line. Why do I have another question mark up there still? It's actually kind of confusing. We'll check that out in a minute. But we'll make a line. Could not connect all stations. That looks very connectable to me, though. Oh, what? Is there no way to turn around on that? Or what? Is that a one-way? Is that highway a one-way? Oh, it is. Oh, whoops. Let's alter that then. That was not the intent. Let's just make it a country road, and just a large country road. Actually, the country roads are larger than the highways, which is also interesting, but okay. We'll just wand tool this to be a country road instead, and I'll also actually... No, I can't actually upgrade that apparently. Okay, but that should now be doable in terms of lines, yeah? Okay, that's doable. Perfect. So, we will call this food tools line, just like that. Perfect. And then we will, of course, need a bunch of trucks. This thing should be producing 200, so I guess we can probably get a lot of these trucks. We'll get drum trucks just because they can actually carry a bunch more. I'll start out with 10. I kind of have the feeling I can probably get more, but we'll start out with 10. Let's check out these new trucks that we're getting here. Very cool. Actually looks a bit American to me. Not really that Asian, but I like it. I think it's pretty nice. It's pretty cool. That's awesome. Let's, whoa, the lag from the trucks, I'm telling you. It's like, it's pretty mad. But this is going to start piling up. How are we doing for frequency now? 256, actually. Okay, I think we're pretty much covered then. We'll just speed things up a bit. And we really only have the task of exporting grain now, don't we? Can convert this back if we want to. But as far as I can see, it's only like one bit of grain, so we didn't even need, like, we only really needed one truck. I guess we have more now. Let's look at our line profitability in the meanwhile. Coal and iron making a lot of money still, not as much really, more like losing us money still. But then again, I mean, there is a lot of steel actually piling up here, so hopefully that's going to improve. There we go.
The cornerstone for the new economic system. The agricultural sector and industry are supposed to be restructured step by step. The party predicts sensational rates of growth for all sectors. And your province is even going to surpass the target.
That's good news so far.
The cities and towns were severely affected during the Civil War. Make sure that the designated production targets are surpassed so that the supply is more than merely assured.
Deliver a what? Now I'm confused, right? We've got a target here. Deliver a total of 75 food and 75 good to the towns. Now where do I get that from though? Because like this only makes grain, right? I cannot reprocess it. And I've got no clue where to actually make goods. So...
Membership in the party offers all sorts of advantages.
I mean, that was our goal, right? So we're going to become a member.
Propose to you that you might like to deliver machinery in return for particularly generous compensation.
Deliver 50 machines to goods factory. Okay. Well, I mean, the first question is kind of how to fulfill this thing. More construction options are now available on the construction sites. Okay, that's very interesting. So that's pretty good to know. I mean, I suppose the way we can do it is we can just pick this one here, for example. We can just make it a food factory. Oh, but then we do need actual grain. Ah, okay. Wait, no. We're gonna choose none, because I would like to have those at least somewhat close to each other, if that makes sense. So I think what we will do is we'll have this be a farm. we will have this be a food factory, and then we'll just connect this stuff up with roads and deliver food till here. So that's going to receive the food pretty much, and then we'll probably, I don't know, I'll have to find out what we need for the goods stuff. So we'll certainly find out in a minute. For the time being, let me just go and grab this street right here. Actually place it in a way that it doesn't collide with a farm, but is still attached, just like that. Perfect. And another piece of road that we will try and get connected to this goods factory. Or not goods, but food factory rather. Perfect. And then we'll just kind of... Hello? Oh, soon to build. Alright, we'll just pull this out. Just like that. And we will try... I would really like to kind of have a tunnel here, I have to say. So let me try and have a tunnel like that, and then go even again. Yeah, can we? Where's my pulling thing at? Oh, damn it! Let's try that again. Yeah, like that, and then basically just go back up here again. If that makes sense. So we don't have like anything blocking the railroad here, and that seems to be working. So that's nice. It's a bit high of a bridge, but there we go. That's a nice little passing right there without blocking the train or anything. And actually, before I keep doing that, can we just click that button right here just to reset that, and then we'll connect it up like that, and that's going to be nice and good. So what we will need here is we will need, of course, 2 truck stations and 1 unload station. So let's get that placed just like this and like that to cover all the food needs. Perfect. And then we will need a road depot, which we'll put up here because the line is going to start right there. We're going to set up a new line, which is going to be going from here to here, and then there. I don't think we need 2 separate lines for it. We can probably just do it within one, and we will just call it grain food town. I don't know what the town is called anymore, so we'll just call it that. We will only have one of these lines anyway, so that should overall be rather fine, I think. And we will grab a few trucks. We will pick the ones that can also transport food, albeit at a little bit lower of capacity. Not only pick 5, because we really only need to deliver 75, and I don't want to overdo it all too crazily, so we'll do it like that. And that's going to be the first goal taken care of. Second thing, goods. Now, goods I'm rather unsure about, I have to say. We do have 2 building spots right here, so I think if we need to, we'll connect those 2 up. But let's see what we need for a goods factory. We actually need machinery. Okay, so in that case, I think we'll just put none here again. And do we get machinery from this? Production. Shipment. It really only seems to be storing the grain, doesn't it? Does it? I'm unsure. In theory, we should be able to grab machinery from it too, right? So like if I was to grab machinery from this and get it to over here and make goods from it, that should be fine. I hope. Let's try. So we will do that. We will have to set up some more streets for that, of course. So let's do just that. Actually, let's get time back to normal speed. Let's just connect that up and connect this up, and we'll make it a nice one of these steel bridges again, and we will also connect this up right here for another 1.5 million. Look at that bridge. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Oh, I've never seen that yet in Transport Fever, but that looks awesome. Oh my god, I love this. Just look at this view. Isn't this great? Wow. Didn't know that kind of bridges could actually be built in Transport Fever. I am amazed by that. That's awesome. But yeah, so we will put a truck station right here, of course. We will also have to put one right there to actually pick up the machinery at. Hopefully if it works. Fingers crossed it will. And we will need a new line. I wouldn't make a new road depot because we're just going to use the one down below and let the trucks drive over for the first one. But... oh wait, did that line just alter? It just altered itself. Interesting. But that's fine. We will pick this one here, of course. We will add this station right here. We will add that station right there. And I totally forgot about an unload stop right here. We will put that down too. Goods are kind of required in the southernmost part of the city. Kind of unsure why these are not being reached by that stop. Very weird, but that's fine. We'll put it right there, and we will have to alter the line once more and add one more station. And we will call it machinery to goods to city. And I don't know what that city's called either. No! Oh my god, I messed it up. Didn't know that when you press escape. Well, it makes sense, I guess. That when you press escape, it just resets itself to the old state. But there we go. That's all connected up nicely. We will, of course, be grabbing a few more vehicles, which I will need these again. So let's grab like 5 of those too, just like that, and assign them to Machinery Goods City. And hopefully machinery will actually start stockpiling right here. Because if it doesn't, then I've got no clue where to get machinery from. In theory, we should get it right there. So fingers crossed that'll be the case. Now we also... we're supposed to deliver 50 machines to goods fact. I mean, we need to do that anyways. Okay. That works for me, I guess. Let's just hope, yes. As you can see right here, machinery is starting to pile up, so that's very, very good news right there. Just need to, of course, deliver some grain in return for it, but that seems to all be going very, very nicely overall. Food, we've also delivered a bit of that already, so that is very nice to see indeed. The trucks do seem to be rather busy, but this also seems to be rather piled up here. So maybe we should actually add another 1 or 2 trucks to it. Because, like, as much as we don't really need it to complete the mission, we can at least use it to make some more money, am I right? So, may as well do that. And it is long distance, so it does make sense that it is somewhat piling up right here. So that'll help make us a bunch more money, I hope. And also, you know, help that not explode too much in terms of storage. So that's awesome. And, well, I mean, the only kind of flaw with our system right here is that for every 2 grain delivered, we get 1 piece of food. So this kind of part of the transport is actually a bit inefficient, so... very annoying. Also just saw a street getting built right there. Very, very interesting stuff. Live city expansion. Now right here, we are also getting our first few goods. Here, at least, you get 1 machine for 1 piece of goods, so that's a good start. I'm also going to add on a bit right here, I think. Just, you know, to make things go a bit faster. I think we're doing rather well for money at the moment, so we probably don't need to worry too much about it at this point. And we're very nicely grabbing all the screen right here too, so that's also good news. Let's just check out our lines. As you can see, everything's making good money except for the steel delivery. That's still largely unprofitable. Probably because the train's not being fully used all the time, is it? No, that looks like it's actually being used very... can probably get rid of at least 1 of the lorries. Just to make that a bit more efficient and get a bit of money back from it. That should hopefully help. And there we go, delivering that stuff. Maybe we could even cheapen out the locomotive a bit, but it is what it is. I won't get too preoccupied with that stuff now. As you can see, the machinery, though, piling up like mad. Look at that. That's like crazy. We've got so many trucks here now. Things are absolutely super incredibly busy. Wow. We're not even able to pick all this stuff up. I'm also always wondering why these vehicles keep stopping a bit longer when they're already full. I'm thinking it may have to do something with like loading this thing, by the way, done. Loading speed restrictions.
Party headquarters did get wind of what you were up to. Now you have to pay back double the money you...
Wait, what? Oh no. Wait, I didn't know... Oh. 635k, I mean, who cares? I didn't want to get rid of the state's expense. I didn't understand it that way. I thought I was helping out the party. Apparently I wasn't, so that was a whoopsie. But with that said, moving on, side quest is done and over, I suppose. And we are still delivering a bunch of stuff here. Should hopefully be done soon. I think I'll be placing a quick cut until we are nearly done with the goods as well. Alright, and welcome back. As you can see, we're nearly done, and I think this truck should have just enough goods to actually finally fulfill our very goal. Right here. And there we go. Perfect.
Last year's planning targets were exceeded by far. The socialist transformation of the economy is making rapid progress. The remaining bourgeoisie has been stripped of power, and production facilities are in the hands of the people. Now that the basic needs are covered, work can get started on the production of high-quality goods and more complicated machinery. And more machinery means even more income.
Which is good news, but also sounds like a lot of work.
That's why
Chemicals?
supposed to be built up.
That's very interesting. Goods now also need plastic. Oh, great, okay, So that whole thing doesn't work anymore, but has just rendered totally unprofitable, which is awesome. We need to build a chemicals industry. And we only have this spot right here, which is a long ways away, so I think we'll actually be delivering that stuff by train, probably.
The Central Committee has raised the planning target for the
Okay.
coming years. Prove once again that you can't be topped when it comes to diligence and
Okay.
loyalty to the party.
Okay, just a slight bit of a growth target for the cities there, and we need to make some goods. Now we will get a quick train going here, I think, to actually make sure I need an actual street here for a start. But we'll get a quick train going there then for a minute, because that's too far away, to be honest, for truck transport. And I don't want to spam the map too much with trucks again, because as we all know, that does lag out the game a bunch, with it only really properly utilizing like one core or very little cores, and I don't want to have that happen too much. So we will build a street on this side of the factory here as well, I think, just to make sure that we can place a train station on the other side of it, because I need to have it kind of go around here. And we will be putting another terminus out there, so let's do just that. Slightly, you know, angled, ideally just like this, and boop, perfect. I yet again forgot to make the train tracks high speed. I guess it is what it is. I'm not going to alter that again. Like, I keep forgetting it, and it's kind of starting to get annoying, so it is whatever. We will try and actually cross this train track with a little bit of a bridge. Oh my god, that looks sick. Oh yes, this is going to be awesome. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh please, yes. That is nice. Very, very nice indeed. I'm just going to straight out extend this thing out right here. Actually, yes, let's try that. And let's get it right down. Too much slope. Oh no. Oh, but it looks so great. I want to have it look this way. Come on, game, please. Just allow me to do this, alright? Just allow me to do it, please. Please. Oh my god. Oh, this is so sad. I really wanted to have it look that way. But maybe we need to stop it right there then and actually connect it. That still looks great, though. Oh my god, this looks so... Ooh, my... Oh... I need screenshots, all the screenshots in the world right now. Look at this. Look at this massive bridge with the other bridge in the background. This just looks sick. If only I could get rid of these. Can I get rid of that somehow? Let's just check out controls here real quick. Is there a way to hide HUD or something? Show hide statistics data layers HUD. There is no button bound to that. There is a lot of HUD stuff. Can we not just hide it all at once? That's very interesting. I'm just going to try this one. Oh no, that's this. Interesting. Oh, HUD icon filter. Boop. There we go. Now only the question marks remain. Very interesting. I don't know how to get rid of those, but look at this view. It's just beautiful and magnificent, isn't it? Like, oh, I love it. But okay, well, let's get our HUD back before I forget how to do it. And, no, not save the game or anything, but let's move on. Let's get rid of this thing right here. Perfect. Oh, I can actually... Ah, okay. Good to know, but that's actually very sick. I love that view. I hope you like it too. I certainly adore it. We will go and put a new train depot up. Of course, we will need that. We will go and turn that around a bit and actually raise it up to a proper height, I think. Just right there, and we will connect this thing up. My tracks right here. And get a new lineup. That should be about it. So let's do that. We'll go from here to there, and we will call it chemicals to goods. Just like that. Nice and easy. And we'll, of course, need a train for this. So, what kind of train do we choose today? I don't know. I feel like choosing a fast one again, even though it's probably not the most profitable one. We've got the Class S, the Class SU. I've also got this one, though, with a lot of power and tractive effort, and I do have to say I've got a big bridge in there, so... No, I think we're going to go for the SU. I really like it. I really like the SU. I think it's great. It's got a lot of speed in there. I think it's awesome. We're going to add box cars then, of course. Just like 200 capacity for a start, maybe. 18 million out the window. A lot of money right there. But there we go. That's another train for us. Going choo-choo from the assembly lines right to the plastics plant, well, the chemicals plant, making us our first bits and bobs of plastic, and then hopefully finally delivering that to the plant soon so we can get some more goods and continue delivering those to the cities. And I'm really looking forward to that. But for the time being, for today, I'm going to end it off right here. We're going to come back in the next episode to get back onto the goal of letting the cities grow and deliver those goods and bring China ever more growth. But for today, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, please make sure to hit that like button right down below. That does always help out the channel a ton. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider hitting that subscribe button right down below, as well as that bell icon right next to it, to stay up to date on all of those future upcoming episodes. And with all that said, as always, thanks a lot for watching, everyone. And as in all my other episodes, if this is the last one you see before the Christmas holidays, I hope you'll all have a good time with your families and friends and loved ones as much as we can in these troubled times. And, well, I hope you'll have some time to relax. You'll have some great gifts, and that you'll have a great few days. But thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and I hope I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.